Hello traders, it's Chris from the daxtrader.co.uk, and the trading disclaimer applies in the description below before we continue. Alright, so I've been at the hospital today, so I wasn't able to get this out any earlier. I have been busy today with trading, and it's been a frustrating day for me today, but of course I wasn't able to get the video out. Anyway, so moving on, I'm going to take a look at the technical analysis in a moment, but before I do that, let me just give you an update on the website. The daxtrader.co.uk website is being rebuilt by me. Behind the scenes, I have this development site which is hosting my updated website. So I'm just going to drop it on the old one and replace it eventually. It'll be about a couple of weeks or so. Now, the rebrand is basically to just make everything under one theme, which I'm building myself. It's a custom WordPress theme that I'm creating in PHP. And I've just hollowed out some HTML templates to basically make everything look like it's all come from the same place. And so I'll just walk you through a couple of the pages that I'm going to have on here now. So you'll have obviously your home page, and on there you'll be able to click the button here, which will be to go to the dashboard, which will give you all of this information here. So you've got obviously your pivot table that you can use, you've got the indicator table that you can use, a DAX chart that you can use, and the economic calendar, which is the most important thing for me. And looking at that today, we've already had the high impact European related news, which is the GDP numbers. They've come out pretty much bang on target, nothing to report there. And some US numbers will come out later after lunch. You'll also have some central bank rates on there and maybe one or two other things, but that's the dashboard page. The home page will just be a selection of items. At the moment it's very basic. It's just got dummy text on there, which I'm going to be replacing. The technical analysis page will be the blogs, and at the moment it's just full of dummy text. You can ignore all of that. The trading signals page will be an advert for the trading signals service. The index results page will actually be a filterable table of all of the FX results this year. And so if you want to filter, for example, JER 30, then it will do all of the JER 30 trades here. It updates live, or UK 100, it will do that. Or maybe you want to check the 14th of May, you can do that. So all of this stuff will be, I've actually just put 14 May and March, so 14 May will be those. And you can keep up to date with how things are going. It's the same for the FX results as well, so that's a useful feature. The pricing page is the pricing page. There's a page about me and some information if you want that, and there'll be a register and login function and all the social icons. So it'll just make the whole site a lot leaner, easier to use, faster to load, and all in all, a better experience for you guys. So give me a week or two to finish that off. Okay, let's go back to the technical analysis then. So what have we got then? Let's take a look at this. I'm just going to jump in on this page, which is the hourly chart, and that's the sense check chart for me. I like to just take a back seat and just see what's going on. And as far as the swings are concerned, it's still showing a series of lower lows, lower highs. The bearish trend is still intact. The trend defining level for me is still this one up here, and if we manage to break this low, then it will confirm that as the new confirmed swing lower high. So that's what we need to do, is break 11,840 or somewhere down there. This upsloping line was a trend line from these lows, and you'll notice how we tagged it twice yesterday, and that acted as a nice reaction point. So whilst I was bearish yesterday and the price rallied up to that point, which is always frustrating, I'm aware of the fact that trading is a numbers game. So if you just continue to follow the trend, occasionally you'll get caught on the wrong side, but if you follow the probabilities, use good risk management, and stick to your sound, disciplined plan, then over time, if a large enough sample size, you'll be profitable. So that was for yesterday, and the numbers for today are these. So yesterday you'll see that we pretty much started life off inside the value area of the previous day, held above the point of control for the rest of the session, found some resistance at the value area high initially, broke through that, stayed above that, and then this morning, mini gap, closed almost immediately, stayed above the value area high of yesterday, broke initially the high of yesterday, but were rejected almost immediately down to the point of control, which we bounced on, and then on the second go we got through. So the value area high is holding at the moment, but if we do break below that, you would imagine that it's going to go to test this 870 level or 880 level before looking at maybe testing the low of yesterday. So that's what we would like to look out for. as far as strategies are concerned, I've already hit my bullets today. Frustrating day for me, but hey, you just keep the faith with your strategy. It's a numbers game, so you just take the rough with the smooth. But the strategy that we've been looking at a little bit more detail that I'll be sharing with subscribers will be the IB strategy, and you'll notice that, for example, over here it was a nice simple short at this level. Target would be here. It's always a 3-to-1. It actually went way beyond that, but that's fine. The following day, however, was a little bit choppy. You've had a couple of opportunities to get long, all of which would have actually hit their stop loss, so that would have been all of your bullets used up there. And then this morning was another nice simple short entry, which would have gone straight down to target, so you would have done your job there. So overall, this one is a clearly profitable strategy. I'll share that with the subscribers, and I'll keep updating that in the video as well. Levels to look out for to the downside will be the 11,755, 11,650 and 11,535 if eventually we do go ahead and break this 850 low and continue the trend to the downside. Alright, that's me done. I'll continue to play on the site. I'll update with more again tomorrow, but until then, have a good trading day. Take care.